Heyo, and what's up, gang? Thank you for checking out Sledgehammer TV today. Bray Wyatt has set the wrestling world on its end with the Firefly Funhouse and the reveal of his alter ego, the Fiend. He's created a new and intriguing version of himself with a very unique and mysterious backstory. It has, without question, breathed new life into the career of Bray Wyatt, leaving many to wonder just what the WWE has in store for its hottest new property. So I put together this list of ideas I came up with when thinking about it, and here are my 5 ways the WWE could book Bray Wyatt. We'll start this list with the most obvious, since WWE is already headed in this direction. Finn Balor is set to face The Fiend at this year's SummerSlam. But where do they go from there? With Balor reportedly looking for some personal time off, it seems obvious that The Fiend will beat Balor and injure him bad enough so that he will be written off television. Bray would continue his reign of terror while Finn recovers. Eventually, Balor would return for revenge, only this time invoking the Demon for an epic rematch. This actually works very nicely with the number 1 spot on our list, so if you want to know where, why, and what I think should happen with these two, just hang out until we reach the top. Aleister Black has been asking for someone to come pick a fight with him. It has already been answered by Cesaro, but what if someone else heard Black's request? One of them could be Bray Wyatt. Bray could warn Aleister Black to be careful what he wishes for. While he wouldn't think of answering Black's call, the Fiend looks for any excuse to have a fight. The key to this feud going forward is to have these two face off a few times, with each match getting so physically intense and out of control that they would end without a clear winner each time, leading to a final showdown where Black would suffer his first loss to the Fiend and not be made to look weak due to the intensity of the battles that they have fought to get there, and actually could get both men more over in the process. The Undertaker has returned again, this time looking to be in the best shape he's been in for some time. And while he's starting to look like a giant Terry Funk, I'm sure Taker doesn't want to be wrestling into his golden years like the Funker did. So he's probably looking to wind down his in-ring career for good, and there would be no better send-off than Bray Wyatt. You're probably thinking they did this already, but their face-off at WrestleMania 31 was doomed from the start. Undertaker's prestigious undefeated streak had just been broken at the previous year's WrestleMania, and thus this match was an afterthought. It didn't have the intrigue of the streak behind it, and most assumed this was an automatic win for Taker to get back to his winning ways at WrestleMania. It did nothing for the fans, nor the career of Bray Wyatt. But the new Bray Wyatt is the perfect candidate to give The Undertaker his last ride. Have The Fiend eliminate Taker from the Royal Rumble, then go on to beat Undertaker in his last ever appearance at WrestleMania, handing over the powers of the darkness to Bray permanently. This gives Bray a legendary WrestleMania moment and gives The Undertaker the respectful retirement he deserves while giving back to the business at the same time. And we can go on and forget about that other business with the big dog and the hat. Did I just say Vince McMahon? You're goddamn right I did. Just hear me out. I guarantee you're gonna like this. So I know no one wants to see any McMahon in any match anywhere ever. But we have seen Bray Wyatt make some not-so-flattering references to Mr. McMahon during the Firefly Funhouse segments, going as far as to have the Vince puppet have soulless black eyes and devil horns. What if the boss takes exception to this and tries to shut down the Firefly Funhouse permanently, trying and failing multiple times to stop Bray by having him attacked, cutting the feed of his segments, and even going as far as to try and fire him? This would culminate at a pay-per-view in a match where the loser leaves WWE forever. The Fiend could be the one to end Mr. McMahon on screen for good And what a way it would be for the old man to go out. And then Vince can go pretend to play football or whatever else it is he wants to do. This, of course, all hinges on Vince finally retiring from the business, which we all know will probably never happen. But I can dream, can't I? Bray Wyatt has proven to be a master at psychological warfare and mental manipulation. So it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to believe that the cast of puppets in the Firefly Funhouse in reality actually have human counterparts, and they are all being manipulated by Bray Wyatt. They have to take it seriously. Give them creepy masks similar to the Fiend, but each having the characteristics of the member's persona. Not like this. Eventually, we would come to learn the Firefly Funhouse segments are all only happening inside the mind of Bray Wyatt, when in reality it is the Fiend in a boiler room or something, mentally and physically torturing his new servants into submission. Imagine Bo Dallas as Rambling Rabbit. Ruby Riott returns as Abby the Witch. Maybe Killian Dane gets called back up as Huskus the Pig Boy. And someone like an Eric Young or a Mojo Rawley, or hell, even bring back Luke Harper into the fold as Mercy the Buzzard. This could all be revealed to us on a Halloween Havoc network special, similar to Starrcade or Smackville, booked specifically for the reveal of Bray Wyatt's new family. At this show, Bray makes a challenge to anyone or anything to face the Fiend in the main event, and that's when we have the unannounced surprise return of Finn Balor, only this time as the Demon. The Fiend versus the Demon at Halloween Havoc? Just thinking about it gives me chills. The Demon would come very close to being the first man to beat the Fiend, but just as he goes up for the coup de grace, the Firefly Funhouse hits the ring, beats down the Demon. Finn would finally go out and join AJ Styles, Gallows, and Anderson, and we could have a possible face-off at Survivor Series between the Club and the newly formed Firefly Funhouse. You'll notice that none of my scenarios have Bray losing at all. That's because this character is special. It's a truly unique presentation and has the potential to be one of the biggest and best things to come in this era of wrestling. So the Fiend should not be booked to lose under any circumstances until they have someone equally as special as Bray and truly deserving of the honor to be the first to beat the Fiend. That's our list. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to drop the hammer on that like button if you did. I want to know how you would book Bray Wyatt. Did you guys think of something that I didn't? Did I miss something? Let me know about it in the comments section below. And for more videos just like this, plus our weekly wrestling reviews and hammering Hollywood movie reviews, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss a thing. My name is Nick Nightmare. Thank you for watching this Sledgehammer Wrestling Show special presentation of 5 ways to book Bray Wyatt. We'll see you next time.